If we go down this road, it'll lead us to a monastery from the Middle Ages called the Moon Temple.
Right. Several months ago, we went there for an investigation I asked you to accompany me on.
Oh, sounds fun.
Let's not forget about Mayor Bixon's request. We don't have time to explore that way, so let's hurry to Mainz.
Good point. We can come back to check on things there at a later time. Good, I don't want to go there. Hi, what are you guys? Killer Cricket. A lot of killers in here. And then analyze. This giant insect rubs together its saw-like wings to confuse its enemies. Let's just target one at a time for now. Fire! Well, thankfully it didn't confuse us. It's stunned. We're against oh so close. Master Quartzes take forever. Oh yeah, I should have looked into getting the other one. Holy Chain. This was not the first letter Jubilee had sent, but it was one that marked 1 year since their parting. His staff had intercepted them all on her father's orders. Not that it pleased Cyril to know that they were coming. Oh shoot. I should have saved. If the need arises, I can run. Alright, let's go. Strike heaven. Alright, one dead. Fire. And then we can use another Southern Cross. Just to get rid of multiples at once. Only 2 left. No! Really? Huh, like I'm gonna let you get that crit. No! I'm fine with that. Oh, I can also cause faint, huh? Come on, work! Really? Dallas, bring him back to life. S-grenade. Good. This should help a little. $574. There we go. Our Master Quartz leveled up. Force now level 2. Oh, wow. 3 turns of strength plus 25%. Three turns. Alright. Impede. You rummage around and see dozens of rejected chest messages, where Azure was used as a pun on Azure. Will you leave me alone? Oh, let's get to the new town pronto. Pronto, not prompto. Ain't that a character's name? Anyway. We'll deal with more of these things later. Oh, great. Fish. Kill the fishies. Alright, analyze. Weak to earth. I like it when I actually use that. For multiple reasons. Oh my god, stop flashing, game. Whoa, go away. I'll deal with you pests later. Alright, sorry about that. I tried exiting and reopening the window. The game. See if that did anything. Anyway, we're in Mainz, finally. There weren't a lot of chests on the way. I totally could have taken the car. It's harder to get here by foot than I remember. Noelle, Wheezy, are you two alright? I'll get here. I guess so, but the SSS is really nuts. We could have easily driven here or taken the bus, you know. Walking makes for good training, though. It also lets us familiarize ourselves with the area. That aside, you really built your stamina, Ellie. I still remember you getting winded on our first walk to Armorica. It's thanks to you and Randy always pushing Tio and me. So, how shall we proceed, Lloyd? Should we speak with Mayor Bixson immediately? Yeah, we should get going. The mayor's house is the one at the far side of town, straight ahead. Oh, Mainz, it has been quite some time, hasn't it? Oh my! Is there something I can do for you, my sweet Fraulein? Who is this guy? He's totally my type. Aren't you getting used to seeing this around Wazy? Alright, hello. That just faded in. You got fried fish. Cool. Alright. Let's get out of here. And... looks like we might have to go upstairs for this one. Hello. There we go. Sunshine Agnes, Chapter 2. Don't forget to collect those. Alright, next up, I guess we go just talk to the mayor. Oof. They've seen better days. Pardon us, I believe you called for the CPD Special Sports section? There you are. Sorry to make you come all this way just for us. Hey, long time no see, gang. Same to you. It's good to see you again.
How have you been, Gantz?
I'm alright. No more effects from that drug at all. Thanks again for what you did back then.
We're just happy you're doing well.
So about this request, we heard there are monsters in one of the town's old mines? That's right. There's a deserted mine just outside the city. No one's been down there in decades.
It's a bit of a long story. Why don't you all take a seat and make yourselves comfortable? I'll make us some tea.
The front gate was destroyed? Sure was. The thing was old, but also pretty darn sturdy. One of our own was headed out that way and found it in pieces. Thing is, we saw it just a couple days ago and it was perfectly fine. Whatever happened, it was in the last 48 hours. The only explanation is that some sort of stupidly strong weapon or explosive blew that thing open. That's disturbing.
So, out of concern, you went to check inside and found monsters roaming around.
Didn't Lloyd say that monsters being inside of an abandoned mine shouldn't be unusual? That's true, but there's more to it. What's strange isn't the monsters, it's the mine itself.
The mine itself?
It's kinda hard to explain, but it was like the whole place was faintly glowing. The walls themselves were pulsing with a weird-looking purple light.
Oh, that does sound strange.
If the mine really is that old, then I wouldn't expect the glowing to be caused by orbital lamps either. It's concerning to think about what could be causing this. I agree, but other than the destruction of the gate, there's been no other harm done. Right now, we are just worried is all.
We know how busy work keeps all of you. I hope you don't mind us asking for your help in this situation.
Not at all. We understand. The gate being destroyed alone makes this a case worth investigating. Let's go there right away.
I agree. Let's see the situation for ourselves. Roger.
Well, gang, it looks like we got a new case on our hands. Thank you, SSS. We're counting on you. Please show them inside, Gantz. You got it, Mr. Mayor. I'll head there now. Once you're prepared, come see me in front of the mine. Very well. It's great to see him doing so well. It is, and it's thanks to all of you. Now, if only we could get him to go cold turkey on that gambling habit of his. He still blows all of his mirror on his days off at the casino in the city.
Some things never change.
It's his money, I guess. As long as he doesn't go overboard again, I think it should be fine. Anyway, the deserted mine is just outside town, right? Yes, head for the mountain path and it will be the northwest of the city, directly opposite the tunnel path. I don't know what's going on there, folks, but please be careful. Okay. Let's actually rest in the inn. 400 Mira? Sure. Remember when it used to be dirt cheap back in Sky? Ah, good times. Alright. Now then. I think we're ready to go. Something I wanted to think of. Hang on. Actually, let me check something real quick. So I'm worried that the game is telling me to do this. Yep. Really, game? Alright, well, we'll look around here for a little bit. See if there's any treasure. Well, at least they're happy. Alright, I think it's down here. There's that pathway, so don't forget that. Go over here. Loop around. There's a book. Car Freak, Volume 1 is here. Alright, I gotta check on something else now. So give me just another second. I head back. To Crossbell City, please. There you go, Easy. Now we're taking the bus. Alright, so over here in the residential district. That stupid car. We go over here to the Hayworth. Oh, Mr. Hayworth. My mind starts to wonder when I'm alone like this. For instance, that purple-haired girl who saved Colin that one time. We fated to never meet after all? I wouldn't even know where to begin. It's simply a hope I can't let go of yet. If I ever get the chance, I would love to offer that girl my gratitude. That girl, Ren, she's long since gone to Liberal with Estelle and Joshua. I'm sure there is still a wealth of emotions for her to sort through, but I do believe she'll come back one day, eventually. The orbital car. Interact with the car, then choose the destination to travel to on the map. Return the car to the garage by pressing square. Customize your car by adding recovery functions and changing its appearance with options you can find in shops and magazines. Okay, so I have some options. That's pretty cool. Alright, so now, can you go check on that? Sorry, Mr. Hayworth. Sky coloring. Got it. Paint body, sky coloring. I like it. Oh, we got a nice 3D model of it. Admire it. Alright, let's actually take it for a drive. We are going back to Mainz. There we go. Man, that is... I love it. Okay, so you can only customize it in the garage. Okay. So now with that, now I can go and do this. And obtained. Charm coloring. Alright, let's get out of here. Back on the mountain path, but it's only for a little bit. Screw you, enemies. Alright, so up here. And they're dead. Alright, chest. EP charge. Thank you, Paco. Oh. There's a chest up there. I want it. Well, I believe this is my first time showing off this freaky thing. Oh, come on, controller. There we go. Rocktopus. Oops. I killed it. Alright, lead it away. Hit it. Hit it again. Check. Alright. True love, something out of the fairy tales, yes, but Cyril's heart always did pang with longing with reading them. He was a romantic at heart, and now here he sat, the key villain in one seemingly pen to life. I don't care. Okay, here we are, the mine. Hey, there you are. Yeah, so this is the place? That the gate that was destroyed?
It looks like it was cut clean through.
Sure does. I can't fathom this being done by human strength. Over here we have the entrance to the mine itself. That looks like a portal to hell.
The lights just as you described.
How bewitching. I can also sense dangerous monsters looking about. Yes, so do I.
How should we proceed, Lloyd? If it's this dangerous, it might be a good idea to contact the Guardian Force. You're right, it wouldn't hurt to have some backup.
No, first we should check the situation inside. We need to know what we're dealing with. If it's more than we can handle alone, then we'll request CGF support.
Fair enough. Roger that.
Alright, I'd advise making sure we're fully prepared one last time before stepping in there then. Is there a chest over here? Yes, there is. Protective helmet. That item's used, as in it used to be mine before you took it. Alright, let's go. Let's enter. We'll begin by quickly scoping out the situation inside. Do you mind waiting here for us? No problem. Be careful, guys. If you think it's too dangerous in there, come right back, okay? Let me guess, we're going to be trapped in there. Well then, this is definitely
not normal. They were not exaggerating about the ground and walls glowing.
Controller.
There's also a strange feeling in the air. It feels stagnant.
I think there's a hint of miasma inside the mine. The higher elements may be present. What?
Wazy, how can you tell? Yeah, I'd expect Tio to have said something like that, but not you.
I'm not as perceptive as she is, but I do have something of a sixth sense about these things. So what do we do now? My intuition says that investigating further in will definitely be dangerous. You're right.
What was that?
That sounds like...
No! Everybody, get back!
Oh, just lovely. What the hell? What just happened? Hey, you guys okay? Holler if you can hear me. Damn, nothing back. I don't think they can hear me. I have to go tell the others. Just great. Gantz, can you hear me?
Please answer.
No good. It's completely caved in.
But what caused it? I think I heard a strange noise right before it happened.
I heard it too. How did you know it was about to collapse, Noel?
Right, about that. I could smell a hint of gunpowder. That tipped me off.
Gunpowder? That must be what that faint smell of something burning in the air is.
Gunpowder is seldom used anymore. It's quite rare. Given how old the mine is, there could have been leftover explosives.
I can't imagine that being the case. Something that dangerous wouldn't be left behind. Fairly certain we just walked right into a trap.
A trap? You're probably right. What else could it be?
I think I know what you two are getting at. That means the sound Ellie and I heard was sparks coming off of a fuse. Yes, most likely. The detonation happened right after we came in, so it's likely someone wanted to keep us from retreating. Meaning they were watching us from nearby and triggered it remotely.
But who would do such a thing? Wait, could it have been the same person who destroyed the front gate?
A likely possibility. I don't know who we're dealing with, but they snared us perfectly.
No way. Don't worry. We can still call for backup using our enigmas. Or maybe not? The orbital signal must not be getting through. I read in the manual that it's difficult to connect in closed spaces. It must be because of the rock walls. Well, that's just great.
The good news keeps coming. It's out of our control. The best thing we can do is to move forward. There may still be another exit. We're also liable to be attacked again if we stay here.
You're right. If the detonation was done remotely, we're still in range of them setting off another explosive. I suspect Gantz will have called for help. We have no way of knowing what might happen outside now. With that in mind, if the culprit is this dangerous, there's no time to spare.
Oh boy, staying put or going deeper in are both less than ideal. We could very well be walking into a death trap. Never a dull moment with the SSS. Why am I starting to get used to you? There's no turning back. Our mission is to pull together and escape this mine alive.
Yes. Roger.
Burst in battle. When the burst gauge is full and all four party members can act, you can activate the burst. The effect lasts until the gauge depletes. The gauge increases when attacking and decreases when being attacked. If a full gauge is not used in a timely manner, it will eventually drop a level. To activate, hold right on the D-pad with attack highlighted and press X. Effects: act instantly, no cast time, recover from all ailments, impede enemy art/crafts. Every chapter there will be story events in which you will be able to use burst. When the burst gauge at the top right of the battle screen is full, you can select burst. Your party will dominate the turn order until the burst gauge has depleted. During this time, all allies' ailments will be recovered. Attack power increases by 20%. CP is generated automatically. Furthermore, arts that would normally take time to cast can be activated immediately. Wow. The burst gauge reflects your party's collective morale. It increases each time an ally attacks, and by attacking consecutively with Team Rush, it will fill more quickly. Conversely, being attacked will decrease the gauge. If the gauge is maxed out and burst is not activated within several turns, the gauge will drop one level. Finally, burst cannot be activated while one or more characters are knocked out. Information about burst has been added to the detective notebook. Oh boy, quite a bit thrown onto us. We get a recharge spot, so that's always good. Alright. Alright. Let's see. What's down here? Whoa, what? Hello? 85! Nope. I'll take it on about 30 levels. That'll lead somewhere later, I suppose. Alright, let's take the right path first. What kind of monsters are we dealing with? Some scorpions. The burst gauge. When allies attack, the burst gauge increases. When it's full, you can select burst. Alright, I kind of want to see this go on. So how much is full? When the burst gauge is full, burst can be activated by pressing right on the D-pad when it's attack selected in the menu. Yes, you've already explained this. Deactivate unless all 4 party members are able to act. Alright. Oh, wow. Let's get a battle scope. Wow, this is pretty cool. Rip bitrate though. And fire. Uh oh. We're gonna cast. Now if I have anything to say about it. Nice try. Alright, I'll cast back with you. Analyze. Well, sorry Noelle. Ice hammer. Yeah. We're okay. Okay, so that's what kind of monsters we're dealing with here, huh? Alright, what's this way? Enemies over there. Chest! It's mine! Yay, we all leveled up. Polka dot dress. Well, not the villain per se. No, of course not. That was much too harsh. He was only 27 years old, not yet dulled in spirit by the constant tiresome politics tethered to life as an heir. Alright. Polka dot dress. There you go. Alright, let's move on. Alright, back in the center room. Now we go left. Okay. I think over here. Item! Mystic Stole. You have been thorough to open all my buddies in this game. You know what they say, there's no chest for the weary. New enemy. Alright, nothing else here? Okay, moving on. This cave is creepy. More of those scorpions, more of the snails. Look at all the fucks I don't give. Alright, 50 Sepeth. I've always dreamed of being plundered by the pirate Shermer. Why did I have to be put in a mine in a landlocked state? Not dealing with you. I just go. Okay. My name is Inigo Chestoya. You have opened my father. Prepare to die. Really? Oh, whatever. It's the Geofront team's thing, not mine. Alright, where are we? Looking closer, the purple light seems to be coming off the plants. There's no shortage of mushrooms or moss so far in. This isn't what I was expecting to see in the remains of a mine. How far am I? I've heard of moss that glows before. I believe it's sought out and used in some types of medicine. It's known as Zimmeria Moss. Really now? First I've heard of it. The thing is, I've heard it described as being a different color. Perhaps this moss isn't the same species. No, I believe it is, in fact, Zimmeria Moss. Why? It is true that Zimmeria Moss typically emits a golden color light. However, its shade can also be influenced by septium and completely change. Is that right? If I'm not mistaken, these mushrooms are called Firefly Fungus. That sounds familiar. Oh no, wait, I think that's like what we shop for. Never mind. Normally, these would emit a green colored light that it wouldn't glow nearly this large. Both cases can be the result of an abnormality in the septium vein. It's being caused by the septium veins below us? That would mean it's likely unrelated to whoever set the trap. The front gate wasn't destroyed until yesterday at the earliest. It's illogical to think the changes in the plants happen in just a day. I agree. Your knowledge of this kind of stuff is surprisingly extensive, Wazy. What gives? Where did you learn about all this? I had a patron recently that knew a lot about the medical benefits of plants. When she and I went out for drinks, she told me about all kinds of ways they can be used to spice up things in the bedroom.
Why'd I even bother asking?
Seriously, what'd you expect?
Working as a host doesn't give you the excuse to drink while you're underage, you know.
Come now, don't think too lowly of me. I assure you, they were virgin cocktails.
I doubt that.
Oh, burst can only be used at specific times in the story, but its effective use can turn the tides in battle when available. 1. Since attack power is raised by 20%, CP increases automatically, crafts become even easier to use. Burst mode can also be used to cancel all charging enemy arts and crafts, allowing you to maneuver out of a difficult situation. Because it's possible to immediately activate even the highest level arts, you can wipe out hordes of enemies if you have the EP to spare. Take the opportunity to best exploit enemies' elemental weaknesses by using arts during burst mode. Finally, don't forget to take full advantage of the burst during tough boss fights, monster chests, and so on. Have fun! It's okay thus far. Quartz fragment. Oh my god, I'm so sick of these messages. Okay. I feel like we're getting somewhere, and also that's moving on its own.
This cave is creepy.
New enemies. May as well battle scope. Moss Eater. Alright. Well, too late for that. Okay, anything over here? Nope. Alright, let's keep on moving. Ugh. Treasure! Burst Orb! Why do they call the Enigma 2 an orbment? The quartz are square. The frame is square. They should call it a squarement. That's Goldia, Jerry. Goldia. I don't get it. Like, I get the whole orbment and squarement thing, but Gold Jerry Gold? Okay, what is this thing? Okay, well, size doesn't matter in this case. Wait, why am I... Oh my goodness, game! I didn't target him! Ah, he poisoned me. Analyze this. Yeah, I already knew what it was. The Verse Salamander. A serious amphibious monster whose eyes are nearly vestigial. Its breath is deadly. Let's go, Burning Heart. Kill that thing. There we go. Dead. No, it's just a simple matter for this thing. Alright. Well, I was worried for nothing. I thought that enemy was more dangerous than what actually was. Alright. Got Sepith of every type. Upon closer inspection, you notice this chest is made of grimwood. Don't panic, but you just robbed the relative of a lawyer. Ha, aha, aha. Alright, chest. Tear bomb. You admire the chest's curves and luscious locks. Oh my goodness, go away, you stupid things. You screw off as well. Okay. Monster in a box. What is it? Oh, it's just this thing. Strike Heaven? Why aren't they dead? Cross Mirage. Chaotic Breath. Okay, good. It didn't do anything. Wazy, how'd you get so low health? Good. I hate that they go first. Heal him. Oh my goodness. I hate that so much. Oh, you know why I should have used Alnoid? Okay, thank goodness. Let's just take down numbers real quick. And here you go. Dead. Crit is mine. Now die. Don't you dare. Triple Piercer. New craft. Mine too. This place has been deserted since before the Orbital Revolution. How did I have quartz inside me? Chew on that one. I mean, good point. Alright. Another one. And it's mushrooms. I don't mind this as much. Okay, maybe I mind this a little. Let's go. Fire! It's about to end soon. I don't like that. Oh good, some of them are fleeing. Oh great, Lloyd's confused. And so is Wheezy. And now there's infighting. Nice hammer. Here we go. There goes one. And now more just popped up. Well, great. Think. What can I do? Got burn. Why not freeze? Screw it, just use it. Alright. Star Blast. Die. Alright, what is our reward? Gladiator Headband. What is the difference between an RPG protagonist and a rare metal collector? One treasures your steel, and the other steals your treasure. What's this way? It's a broken ladder. Fantastic. That would have been the way out if it was working. Alright. Yep. Healing station. So this is either the halfway point or the boss. Most likely the boss. Alright, let's save. And take it on.